I'm Phil Elsasser, CTO and co-founder of Market Protocol, and today I'm demoing our Explorer grid view. So one of our contributors, Mike Stone, has been working on this, which is a design that Ari and Nitin have implemented a mock of, and then he's actually going and taking that mock and putting it into code to implement in the UI. So our old Explorer, as Travis was showing, looks something like this. We're working on a few things to standardize some naming, so this data will populate a little bit in a little bit nicer format. But one of the things we wanted to do was have a visual way of seeing the data also that was easier to search through and provided some color coding and a little bit less dense. So this is the format that we've come up with that allows for more of a grid view instead of that list view that we just saw. And once the contract names are all standardized, which is something that will happen in a soon release of market.js, and we will have this data that's populated into the reference asset, which will be denominated in the first little coin, and then the collateral token that will be denominated in the second coin. So some of these are pretty close to correct. The format of the contracts are kind of parsing in a way that makes sense. But for instance, the collateral token here would be ETH or a wrapped Ether, and then the token that this is trading would be Qtum. And it also color codes some of the expiration. So if we have something that's expiring soon and within the next day, it would show red here. The collateral token would show up, and then there could be more information popped up through the little ... menu for the address, some token information, and other things like you could copy the Oracle query to see where it's pulling data from. So it's just a much probably nicer way to view some of this, and especially when we start putting in the filters to have all the contracts that are expiring soon, which is something we're working on. But you'd be able to see everything that was either trading heavily, expiring soon, or things that you were interested in that were added to your watch list. So it's just another way of viewing data that should help users find contracts that they're interested in trading, or contracts that they want to make money off Travis with. So yeah, that's the new Explorer grid view that Mike Stone's been working on. I think there's a few changes that we're implementing, and then it's going to get hopefully merged in the next few days here into our develop branch. Questions on any of that, or comments, feedback?
Looks great, Phil. One of the when you did clicked on the ... for more information, couldn't do that again, Phil. The first thing that popped in my head was the information is good. I was just thinking that I think there's a little graph that we're using to create the contract, and it shows graphically shows the cap and the floor and where the current price is. So I was just wondering, did you guys discuss in the more detail? Maybe it's not purposed for that in this view, although it's the thing that popped in my head as soon as I saw the more detailed pop up.
We haven't thought about that, but I think that's an awesome suggestion. I mean, it could either be displayed in this negative space here, or maybe even possibly somewhere on the actual grid view. Certainly something we should create an issue for and track and see what Ari can come up with. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, that's a great suggestion, Robert. We can definitely make use of these spaces, and you can something. This is right now the civilization which we're going to do in the future, but yeah, we can try something with that as well.
Okay, great, thanks. Anybody else?